Hey everybody, thank you for joining me for another shave here on Friendship Shaving with your host Mark. And today I'm going to be shaving with a Shavette again, and I've got a feather folding razor to share with you. I have a soft guard blade in there all ready to go, and the soft guard blade is on its fourth use, I think. I'm going to be using my new Captain's Choice brush today. We'll talk about that as we go along. And the soap I'm going to be using is a Gentleman's Groom Scottish Heather in their Essence of Scotland range. This has a scent which is enriched and fragranced with heather, natural honey, mixed spices, sweet orange and patchouli. And I'm going to lather up on camera and face lather. We'll just get a bit of moisture on my face to start with. Now I wanted to show you something because I have another soap from the same range. This is my Malt and Myrtle, and it's a lovely, lovely scent. And I wanted to show you the edge of the tub there, and you can see that the soap seems to be losing its colour around the edge there. And I've been using that quite a bit lately, and I'll explain what I think that is. So, in the meantime, I'll put that down, lid on, and we'll go to the soap that I am using today, the Scottish Heather. Got my new brush, which appears to have a waxed handle rather than a polyurethane handle. So I haven't got the water very hot at all. I never really do, to be honest. But I feel like some of that finish has come off the brush, so it will have to be re-waxed, I think, from time to time. I may end up just polyurethane in that. Now, got my brush. We'll give it a squeeze, one shake, and we'll go straight into the tub here for about 30 seconds. And I'm just going to count to myself. Just going to add a drop of water to the tip of the brush there. There we are, and I think that's probably about 30 seconds. Now, once I've finished with that, I will wash off this lather that sat on top of the soap, and some of that will invariably get down the sides of the soap, and that's what I think this is. I think it's dried lather, and I found that out because I took a little chunk out of this to give to somebody as a sample, and I found that unless I washed it really carefully, I got that same white along the edge of one of these cutouts here. So I think that's what it is. I don't think it's a problem with the soap or it going mouldy or anything like that. I think it's just this white lather that gets washed down the soap edges, and obviously it's left to dry, and it forms that sort of powdery white looking edge on the soap. So let's go with my new brush. Looking forward to using this again. Do you know what, guys? It's a very nice brush. as you can see, it splays very easily. In splaying the brush, I've gone past the very soft ends of the brush, the tips. And I've gone into the fibre that's not so soft further down the brush, and I'm getting a bit of a scrubby feel from that, a nice sort of, it's not unpleasant. And we'll just smooth that out like that. So really a very quick lather. I'm just going to apply a drop of water to this and smooth it out. And that actually is a very nice way and a quick way to lather up and apply shaving soap to my face. We'll just turn that towards the light. As you can see on top of the soap, some of that is going away already, but a quick rinse with some cold water will just take that off. If you use really hot water to rinse your soap off, you're just going to waste your soap, I feel. Right, now I'm going to dry my hands and we'll get going. Actually, I'll drain the water and we'll get going with this feather folding brush. Folding brush? Oh, it's one of those days, guys, you know what it is. Feather folding razor. Now, this doesn't feel as comfortable as my Camasura style razor, but I've gotten used to this one. This one, I have a cheap Chinese razor, feels a little bit different to this. This feels like I want to hold it up here, you know, rather than sort of with two fingers. It's a bit wider up here, so we're going to go with that. I imagine it will just take me a little while to get used to holding this. It is very easy to use. I have to say the grip on it does feel a little bit awkward for me. Let's try it with two fingers like that. I feel like this is not quite in the right place for me. Maybe like that. Let's try that. Well, that feels a little better. But the Camasura style is a wider handle. It's got a nice sort of rubberized feel to the handle, and it feels much more sturdy in the hand than this. will double check on this, guys. I've had a hell of a day today. To be honest, I'm just glad to get in here for a bit of peace and to have a nice shave. So I don't actually know if this is their sort of razor for shaving, if you like, or whether it's a hair trimmer. I will double check that. And I'll just put that in the description to the video. I think it is their razor, but as I say, I will double check it. That's comfortable. But I feel that's a very thin little area there, but that is comfortable for me. Definitely. My fingers a little further over. Yeah, definitely not that. Yeah, that's the one. Just goes to show you, every razor is just slightly different. Now, there's a bit of flex in this, a little bit of backbone in this. It's not quite as soft as some of the synthetics that I've got from China. If I splay it, there's definitely a little bit of exfoliation going on there, and I know some of you guys have to watch that. You can get a bit of burn with a synthetic brush from splaying the brush and pressing too hard, if you like. And I know some of you gentlemen have really really sensitive skin and just can't do that, but it is very nice. It's very nice to use in a little painting movement. I like this. For £29, it's a nice little addition to the den. I was looking at my brushes the other week, and I realised there were certain ones that I tend to pick up all the time, and those were just a few brushes that I use very often. And so I started looking around, you know, to see if I could pick up a few more brushes that I would tend to use a lot, you know. We don't want to waste our money, do we? Today I've just ordered a Razor Rock 400 style shaving brush in the Bakelite colour. Now they have brought out, and really I should have used my Rubber Set 400 to talk about this, but Razor Rock have brought out a Rubber Set 400 style brush in various finishes with various knots. It has a solid aluminium handle and it retails for about £23, which I think is incredible value. I noticed there are a few other companies doing the same sort of thing. PAA have brought out their Switchback 400 again. Now they used to have a hollow handle and they've redone it with a solid aluminium handle. I like the lighter weight, you see. I like the hollow handle. And Andrew from AP Shave Co has got some on his website as well. And again they have, just pause there for a moment, again they have the solid handle. And nick my chin, maybe, not sure. I find these soft guards to be very nice, very safe to use. And I still get a very close shave. You know, I can feel it, feel the blade. Do you know my Typhoon Hill brush fell apart the other day? I mean, literally came apart. What happened was I shaved with it. I mean, it's a £130 brush, or 125, thereabouts. It was given to me, so, you know, I can't complain at all. But I had a shave with it, you know, finished my shave, rinsed my brush, and as I squeezed the knot and shook my brush to get any excess rinse water out, I thought the knot moved. And I thought, that's odd. I wonder if the knot is coming out of the handle. So took hold of it and give it a gentle pull. I was not heavy-handed at all. And what's happened is that the glue knot, I'll rephrase that, the glue at the bottom of the knot has actually split in two. So half of it has got the fibre and the hairs in it, and half of the glue is left in the brush, and some of the fibre and hairs are left on that bit. I'll put a picture on the Facebook group so you can have a look at that. I've never seen anything like that before. First of all, I thought the hairs had come out, but no, it's the actual glue was completely split in half. Very strange. It's that bit up there I can't get with the straight razor. Whatever shape the straight razor is, or however I can't quite get the angle I want to do that bit as well as I would like. And I think that is where a safety razor with its smaller head perhaps wins over. Ah, that's where I'm bleeding from. I've got a little, it's not a mole, it's a little, but anyway, I've got a skin blemish there. Usually I shave no problem over that and it's still there after the shave and it doesn't bleed, but with this feather soft guard I've obviously taken that right away. So I think that goes to show you that it is a sharp blade despite it being called soft guard and having guards on the blade to protect you a little bit more. Oh, I'm having a day of it, aren't I? Nearly caught myself there, just with the top end of that blade. Got to be careful, haven't you, when you shave? Especially with a feather, it seems. I'm very fatigued, guys, so perhaps there's a perhaps I should learn from this and not shave when I'm fatigued. Do you know what? That will do, I think. That's enough of slice and dicing myself today. Now where's my little shave stick, my Good Line Groom and Company. Little instant nick care, great this is. It's just got a little ball end. So you can rub the styptic on there. You can even put it in your mouth. Ah, horrible. Excuse me. Yeah, I think I'm good everywhere else. Give that a rinse. I should wipe that momentarily. And I'll just dry myself and try not to dab. Got a little bit there, we'll leave that wet. And I'm going to use today, I'm going to go to the cupboard, guys, and get some, here we are, Proraso green, the good stuff. Well, in all honesty, guys, and I know that was my first time using this feather, I found other Shavette razors more easy to use than this one. My cheap Chinese one for £11, which I have here. You know, it's essentially the same style. Very, very similar, but for some reason I find that very easy to use. Certainly the Camasaurus style that I showed you, that was very easy, and some of the others that I've used in this little series, that's been the most awkward one so far. But I just noticed it's got quite a flat bottom there, so you can... Anyway, that is my shave, guys, for today. I'll see you on Friday. Thanks for joining me. I've enjoyed that little brush. And yeah, I'll see you soon, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.